Good morning. I am Robin Denton, and I am here to talk to you about essential oils and how you can use them as we start back to school. I'm a school teacher, and we go back to school on Monday. Our kiddos come and register on Wednesday, and so for all of you who have kids that go back to school, or all you teachers, you know really well that it only takes a few weeks before all the things start going around, all the yucky things. So I want to talk to you about how you can support your child and yourself in your wellness this school year. So I'm so excited that you're here. I hope if you enjoy the class, if you learn something from it, I would love it if you would share it with your friends and invite them. I love essential oils. They've added so much to my life and my health, and I'll be talking a little bit about that. Not a whole lot, but you can check out some of my other videos for that on my page. If you're interested in joining my Oil Up page, you don't have to be a member to do that. You just have to want to learn more about essential oils. So, thank you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. A couple of things that I want to talk to you about. Number one, what are essential oils? Essential oils are the oils in all through the plant. You'll find the oil all through the plant. It's kind of like, I would compare it to like our blood. Okay, so what it does, it protects the plant. It helps get nourishment to the plant. It's like the lifeblood of the plant. And so those essential oils, the way they work is pretty amazing. Because they come from a plant, they are a living thing. And they have to be distilled out of the plant different ways. Different oils have to be distilled different ways. But they get distilled out of the plant, and our body, when we use essential oils, recognizes them as a living thing. And so it's very natural for them to work the correct way and know what to do when they are in our body. So let me give you an example. So let's say that I take this frankincense oil, and I'm going to put a couple of drops in my palm and rub my hands together, and I'm going to breathe this in. Now, these molecules in this essential oil, they're so small, they do not have to pass the blood-brain barrier. They go, when I breathe in an oil, when you breathe in an oil, it goes straight through your olfactory system. It goes straight into your brain and starts working in 3 seconds, which is pretty amazing. And when you breathe in an oil, it will be in every cell in your body in about 20 seconds. So they work really fast. They're really small molecules. Some people will say, you know, I have an allergy, I'm allergic to fragrances, or I'm allergic to essential oils. And those are two different things. So let's talk about that for just a minute. A fragrance, an artificial fragrance, is a chemical. It's an artificial chemical. Our body does not respond well to that because it is not a living thing. It recognizes it as foreign and doesn't like it. I myself cannot use artificial fragrances either. I'm real sensitive to them. And artificial fragrances are actually, they are all carcinogens and cause cancer. So they are not just, we're not just sensitive to them, like they're bad for our body. So essential oils is a much healthier way to go. You cannot be allergic to an essential oil. You can't have an allergic reaction because the molecules are so small. Allergic reactions happen when there are big proteins and things. that your body can't process, and that won't happen with essential oils. Now, you can be sensitive to them because we have been programmed to use so many fragrances. Artificial fragrances are everywhere in everything, and so when we start to use essential oils, and I'll talk more about this later, they will kind of help clean out our body, and as they clean out our body, you might get a little rash or something. Like as they get the toxins out, those toxins have to come out some way. So that's a little bit about what essential oils are. Let me talk to you about how we use essential oils. So you just saw me. You can actually put them on your skin. Okay, there's 3 ways to use them. You can breathe them in, either just put them on your hands, or you can put them in your diffuser with some water. Or our oils, because Young Living oils are 100% pure organic oils. There's no fillers, no chemicals in there, and you'll read more about that on the next post about Seed to Seal. But because there's no chemicals in there, they are completely safe to use internally. So, for example, I use my peppermint all the time. I'll put a drop on my thumb, press it to the roof of my mouth. I do that all the time. But I'll put lemon in my water to help get out toxins, because lemon just eats away toxins. But so there's 3 ways you use essential oils. Put them on your skin, use them in the diffuser, or breathe them in and take them internally. You're going to hear more about if all oils are the same. They're not. You cannot go buy the same oil at Walmart or Kroger or Whole Foods that you get from Young Living, because we own our own farms and they are organic. And you'll hear more about that in the next post. Let me talk to you a little bit about how they work. So, when Addie helped me with our little intro video, she said that they're like medicine. Well, essential oils are not medicine. They are not used to cure or treat any disease. What they are, though, is a living thing. And I'm going to tell you why a lot of people, not just kids, get them confused with medicine. All of us, every living thing has a frequency. Our frequency, a healthy adult's frequency, is about 70. And that is just like the vibrational frequency that our body is kind of moving at. So everything that comes into your body either increases your frequency or decreases your frequency. So essential oils, because they are a living thing, they increase the frequency of your body. So, for example, I'll just tell you a few things about frequencies that affect it. Like, for example, if you get up in the morning, your frequency is 70, you drink a cup of coffee. Coffee is a depressant. Your frequency is going to drop to about 50. And it's going to stay there for quite a while until you do something to increase your frequency. Everything that you put in your body is either going to increase it or decrease it. Now, as your frequency decreases, that's when you start heading into, that's when you're feeling tired, and then you're feeling sick, and when your frequency is 0, you're not with us anymore. So as you increase your frequency, you have more energy, you're feeling better, your immune system's working better, you feel more, you have more vitality in your life. So, and your immune system is supported and you can fight off illnesses better. So, I firmly believe that God made us so that He made us so that our bodies will heal themselves with the proper care and nutrition and exercise and sleep. Proper care and nutrition. Fruits and vegetables increase your frequency. Processed food, sugars, candy bars decrease your frequency. So I hope that helps you understand it a little bit. So maybe you feel like you're coming down with something, like you are getting sick. Well, your essential oil is not necessarily going to keep you from getting sick. Itself, what it's going to do is support your own body in fighting off that illness. It's going to raise your frequency so you can fight that illness off more effectively. So I hope that kind of clears that up. If I were explaining that to a child, I would say it's kind of like on those video games where you've got your little action hero or your man or whoever. I don't play video games, so I'm trying here. But you've got your little man, and they, as they get gifts, as they gain whatever that they get, like weapons or food or whatever, medicine, they power up, right? And so that would be like essential oils, nutrition. The thing that raises your frequency the most is prayer. So those things all power us up, right? And then as your little man on your video game, as he gets shot or injured or falls off a cliff or I don't know what they do, that powers them down. It takes away from their life. And so that would be lowering your frequency. That would be poor nutrition. That would be lack of exercise. That would be not, taking good care of yourself. So those things power us down. I hope that helps explain a little bit about how essential oils work. So we've talked about what they are, the lifeblood of the plant, how we can use them, the 3 ways to use them. There's a couple of ways that you don't use them. You don't want to get the essential oils in your eyes. You don't want to put them close to your eyes. They will sting some worse than others if they get in your eyes. If that ever happens, don't panic, but don't put water on there. Water is an intensifier, so you just need to get like some coconut oil or something like that to use to get it out. We don't put essential oils in our ears, but the worst thing you can do if you get an essential oil kit, the most wrong thing you can do is leave them in the box and not use them. So don't be afraid to use them. You can't really do it wrong. Keep them out of your eyes and out of your ears and just go. And you have a lot of support from us. So once you get your kit, and we'll talk about resources later, but you'll have a whole support system to help you learn how to use these and learn all the ways that they can support your health. So I hope this has been beneficial. I hope it's helped you understand a little bit more about how essential oils work. I'm glad you are joining us for this class today, and I am excited to get back to school and to see all my kiddos and all my families, and hope that we can all stay well through this school year. So I will see you back here in a little bit. Addie and I will be going over the starter kit with you a little bit later today. See ya.